YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you guys with yet another J Talks Crypto. If you're brand new to my channel, hit the subscribe button as well as bell notification. Do my best each and every day to give you guys the topics in cryptocurrency. And guys, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. We're going to talk about some Bitcoin. We're going to talk about some XRP. As you guys could see, Bitcoin starting to break down off that 82K range. And that's exactly what we were talking about. As a matter of fact, I mentioned it all the way at 86. When we started seeing that rejection, I was saying, yikes, this is not looking good. But before we get into the video, before we talk about it all, I gotta let you guys know too, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just the homie Crypto J. Just talk about what's trending. We just talk about the trend, right? As you guys could see, total market cap coming in at 6.5, fear greed index coming in at 24, and the market cap on cryptocurrency looking like just falling off a cliff. What the? So you guys can see too, Bitcoin again, like I said, coming in at a 81.8. A lot of volatility. Can Bitcoin hold on going into this week? I did tell you guys that if we decide that we want to correct down, we're probably going to see some more correction all the way down to that 78 range. We don't have much support here at 81, really, to be honest with you, and support very limited also at 80. So I do think that we're going to see a retest of some lower ranges more than likely. You guys could see Bitcoin created this wedge right here, and it's just been, you know, creating some nasty patterns after that. Look, shoulder, head, shoulder, disgusting, right? Breaks down, creates a bear flag, breaks down, another bear flag. Now look, we got another what, shoulder, head, shoulder playing out right here. Just bearish trend after bearish trend, and it's just like we always say, you know, the trend is your friend in cryptocurrency. And I was telling you guys, we're more than likely going to create a wedge here, and that would require a retest of some of these lower ranges, like this 78 range right here. And honestly, there's a good chance that we can't even hold that level of support. There's a good chance that this thing needs to drop down, retest that that 68 range. I feel like personally, that's just my thoughts on Bitcoin, just a prediction. Of course, they could always turn the trend around, but we did need to hold something better than what we had, right? We're now starting to trend down on Bitcoin. We needed to really at least hold 82. 84 was really some key support, but we lost all that. So again, yikes, right? Also, Ethereum looking super volatile as well, right? A lot of people wondering, is Ethereum going to see another breakdown? I do think Ethereum is going to see another breakdown. I mentioned to you guys that I think Ethereum is going to drop all the way down to that 11 to 1200 range, because look, it doesn't have much support again that is stopping it from doing that, and we're creating another bear flag on Ethereum. So this is all stuff that, again, guys, we've been talking about on the channel. We've been monitoring Ethereum and watching it. It hasn't had volume since January. Look at XRP also starting to see some price correction too now, coming in at $2.10. And I told you guys, we really got to be careful that this thing does not see a retest of this $2 range. If that happens, guys, if we go and retest that $2 range, XRP can possibly see some serious correction if it doesn't bounce, right? Because look, we do not have ton of support. Somebody said that we had support at around like $1.35 or something like that, and that's kind of what I was saying in my last video. I think we have like some support probably around like $1.35 if XRP does decide it wants to break all the way down with Bitcoin. But where the bottom will be, nobody really knows. Maybe this is the bottom. Maybe this thing starts recovering tomorrow. Maybe it's going to take 3-4 months to recover, or maybe it's just going to take like 2 weeks to recover, or maybe it's going to take like 4 years to recover, or maybe it doesn't recover. I don't know. Nobody knows the future. We just kind of go based off of past trends. You guys could see XRP has made some bullish patterns in the past, but now it's not looking so hot, right? We were hoping we could create some kind of cup and handle here, as well as we had like a bull flag playing out, but now it's just not looking as high. As you guys can see, XRP starting to trend sideways and lack volume. We talked about what happens when these charts are trending sideways, lacking volume. It's not really an indicator of a lot of demand. It's an indicator of quite the opposite. It's an indicator of possible sell-off, especially when you see that good news is not pumping the coin. That's, in my opinion, is pretty concerning, and it's what bears pay attention to. These bears pay attention to the fact that, okay, this good news is not pumping the market, so this must be a good time for us to make money right now. But their time is always limited, and their day is always up when it comes to swing trade and stuff like that as a bear. So just something to keep in mind. The bulls tend to win over time. People that are dollar cost averaging into projects that they like, they tend to do better than the people that are just in this space to make a quick dollar. And as a matter of fact, CZ said that on X just the other day. He said there's too many people that are in this space just to make quick money and not enough people that are here to invest for the long term. I've been somebody that's here to invest for the long term. This channel's been around for now over 6 years. We've been talking about cryptocurrency every single day. That's not going to change. Even during the down times, we've talked about it. During the up times, we talk about it. And in my opinion, these times are just as exciting as the other times. I enjoy these prices. Believe it or not, if the price gets cheaper, I will enjoy it also. Some people think that's crazy, but again, I've been in the market for some time now, and so I do not get as emotional about these things. I'm just buying when I could get in on the dip. I'm putting in the money that, again, I could afford to lose, because whenever you're investing in cryptocurrency, guys, you never want to invest money you can't afford to lose. You don't want to be betting your rent money and things like that. It's really not responsible. I told you guys, I tell you guys that over and over, do not bet money you cannot afford to lose in cryptocurrency. This entire space is smaller than Apple, but it has the potential to be as big as the stock market. So it could really go up and down very fast, very violently. And if you have money in this game that you cannot afford to be without for next couple weeks, maybe next couple months, you have no business investing and over investing. I always tell people that you do not have to be greedy. Two things that will get you wrecked in cryptocurrency every single time. It's the only two things that could get you wrecked is one, being too greedy, and the other one is being too impatient. We've all done both. And both are things that you have to regulate when you're a trader, is your greed and again, how patient you are, because, and I guess that's part of greed too, because we just want everything right now. It's that microwave mentality, that I can't wait mentality, that I gotta have it tomorrow, I need results right now type mentality. Like, just get out of that mentality, start getting in the habit of, you know, I want to invest in the future. I want to build a future for myself. I want to put some money aside for my kids to have in the next 10 years. You know, that type of mentality, I feel like, will do better than a mentality of like, let me put my rent money in cryptocurrency and try to double it and pay 2 months rent. Like, that guy is going to get wrecked, and he's going to have to explain why he cannot pay his rent. He's not going to double up his money and do all that stuff that he thinks he's going to do. He's not going to do that. 98% of people will lose in this game, guys, and it's because people make emotional decisions. It's because they have too much money in the game that they cannot afford to see go down, you know, and the market's brutal. I mean, when the market goes down, like, we feel it in real life too, and sometimes you may need that money, and that's what they want. They want you to have to tap into that money. They want you to sell your positions because we see who's buying it, right? So just some food for thought. I want to know what you guys think, though. Let me know in the comment section below. What are your price predictions for XRP? What do you think the bottom is? I got the bottom coming in at around maybe like $1.35 on this bad boy, but again, I'm buying all these dips. I'll buy it at $2. I think it would be good, and if it drops down even lower below that, again, I'm looking for a bottom on this. I'm trying to get cheaper prices, boys. That's the name of the game for me, because I'm just dollar cost averaging and I'm long on the project. So whenever I could see this thing on sale, I just look at it as an opportunity. And from my experience being in crypto for 6 years, that's the guy who wins. And I've been every guy in the past, and I now became dollar cost average guy, listening to all these old men that are billionaires talking about how they were early because they were investing when nobody else wanted it, right? Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett, they made all their money in like 73, 74. And that's when people were not wanting to invest. There was so much speculation behind the stock market and all this and that. And look, now look who's running it, right? These guys who were, you know, investing early. And in my opinion, we have an opportunity to do that with cryptocurrency. At least it's a possibility. Of course, this space could always fail. But I've been talking about cryptocurrency now since on this channel since Ethereum was at like $300, Bitcoin was at like 3,000, and I've been in this space now since before Bitcoin, right? So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be long on this space. I'm like, dude, it's a crazy ride, man. I mean, shoot, it's been quite the journey over time, learning about this space and losing. It's not always wins, guys. Sometimes it's losses too. And even watching Bitcoin hit $100,000 this year was amazing. Like, a lot of you guys, this was your first cycle. You have no idea how much pain we've already gone through. Like, this space has been paved with other people's pain. So don't think that your pain is unique. Don't think that you're the only one that has ever dealt with being down in their portfolio, dealt with a loss, or dealt with feeling like they made a bad decision. This space was paved with the pain of other people and the pain of hard lessons. And that's really how we learn in cryptocurrency and how we learn in stocks and stuff like that. Unless you're a financial advisor, you're kind of learning on your own through trial and error. So don't be hard on yourself when you lose money. Don't be emotional with trading, guys, because the more emotional you are, the worse decisions you're going to make. Try to be emotionless. And honestly, I'll tell you guys, I say it all the time. If you're emotional about your trades, it's 100% for the same reason. You have way too much money in the market. Stop doing that. I hope that speaks to somebody that's been over leveraging. Again, this is not gambling, right? Some people, I feel like, got into this, maybe might have a gambling problem. You know, it's not get rich quick. I know that adrenaline that comes with those Solana meme coins and stuff like that, but those people that think like that, honestly, they're here today and they'll be gone tomorrow. They'll be on to the next thing in the next 5-6 years, guys. I've seen just like the market has cycles, I feel like so do the people. I could always see in the comment section the guy who's going to be here in the next 5-10 years. I could see in the comment section the guy who's not going to be here in the next 2-3 months. He's too emotional. He can't handle this. And honestly, I don't think that he should be in this space. If you're too emotional, I don't think that this is a good space for you. Because again, this is a very volatile space. You could go do stocks. Stocks is less volatile. You're not going to be up 40-50% in a day, but you're probably not also going to be down like 60-70% in a day also. So maybe that might be better for you. It's a little bit, less risk or whatever. But again, if you're going to be in cryptocurrency, just be ready for major volatility. Be ready to be able to wake up. Like if you see XRP down like 20%, if we drop down to $2 and this thing drops down 20%, it's at $1.80. Just be ready for that, because again, that's the way that this market moves. It's volatile. It does correct down. You will see 20-30% corrections, sometimes even more, depending on how small the market cap is, right? So just something to pay attention to. As always, guys, I appreciate you. Also, every single like, every single comment helps me out in the algorithm. It pushes this video up and gets it in front of people that need to see it, people that need to learn about trading, that need to learn about this cycle, and that need to just, I guess, learn to be a little bit more patient. So again, all the likes and all the comments help the next guy. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.